everybody. Joe Lewis here, Battle Rankings Live. I think going to be a very interesting Battle Rankings. I am joined by my intern. Say hi, Ray.
Hello.
Hey, Ray's here helping me out. The classic intro, because we are doing a State of the Union.
Huh?
Oh
boy.
Yeah, it's about that time of year, you know. I know you get excited for the State of the Union, don't you?
No, not really.
Do you know what the State of the Union is?
It's where the president addresses all the bad things happening and just being a real downer. Like, I usually don't watch that because I like to stay in a positive mood. I don't like to think about such things.
Well,
I like living on my own personal bubble.
There you go. So that's one way of looking at the State of the Union. But yes. If you're wondering, Anne is actually in New York, working on. Well, not working on. She's there attending the Baker Street Irregulars annual meeting, which she's a member of. It's a big to-do. They got a dinner on Saturday night. So she went out there for all that festivities and everything. So, who knows? She's probably out there having a good time and everything. So we are here. We are going to discuss the State of the Union. But before we do that, let's talk about battle rankings. This and everything else we've done is on YouTube, organized. And you can go back and look into our archives. We talk about rules, list building. There's interviews, always bringing on interesting people to help basically build up the community. That's what we're about here. Battle Rankings Live is actually just about reporting the North America tournament results. And since the COVID started, we decided, the initial lockdowns, we were looking for something to do, and we've been continuing, and we'll be 2 years in March. So there's a lot of content up there for you folks. And so if you're new to the game or a veteran, there's something there for you. Check it out. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. In Facebook, hit the follow, so they get notices and notifications. Also, you can become a member and join our chat, post things there. That's what there for. It's for tournaments and stuff. And hit that like button, hit the little heart button if you really love us. And by the way, when you hit these things and you hit the likes and the thumbs up, it actually improves our numbers. And actually, the logarithms will push them out to other people who are like-minded. So there's that. Let's go and take a look at the tournament. So I did something a little bit different, and some things are coming out, and I worked on the some symbols for the events. We'll go through these things, and then this will also be part of the. And I'll go into the state of what we got going on here. So January 15th, which is this weekend in Augusta, Georgia. You got Siege of Augusta, which is a con. They have gone to wearing masks, so the little mask symbols, and the yes, Patrick, and the Gameology in Pasadena, California. That's also this weekend, and that looks like a tune-up for Las Vegas Open. We had a bunch of those in this past weekend. So we see a lot of that, and then gives me hope that there's going to be a good turnout at Las Vegas Open. But I digress. On the 22nd, got a couple tournaments. I didn't correct that, but I'll correct it verbally here. You got Game Top Adventures in Newark, Ohio. They're doing a Team Yankee 110. And then Dreamers Vaults, they're doing a Mid-War 105, which is getting ready for Adepticon. Whoops. I missed it. Hold on a second.
Oh no,
What is going on here?
what's happening?
I don't know.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Ann.
Hi there.
How you doing?
I'm
Oh,
doing okay.
so
I'm in New York.
how are things in New York?
They're okay, I suppose, as far as I can tell. I'm out to dinner tonight with this is about 60, 70 people here, actually. It's for the Adventuresses of Sherlock Holmes, which I'm also a member of. So, and it's girls and guys, but it's a pretty big group. So, they have this on Wednesday nights, and I had not been in many years, so it was kind of neat to come to this.
Oh, very good. Just what restaurant you at?
We're at Annie Moore's, which is on 41st Street between 5th and Madison.
Okay. What is it? A pub food or just?
Yeah, pretty much pub food. Yes, Irish pub food.
Okay, very good. You know,
I have chicken pot pie.
Actually, I think I've been there before.
Really?
Yeah, I think I've been there before. But anyway, anyone there we know of, or anyone of note?
Well, I'm sitting with a number of people. My friend Steve Doyle from Indianapolis, and friends from Cincinnati are sitting with me. Got a couple New York lawyers with me at the table.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah, be careful there.
Be careful there. But they're nice guys, you know. And a lady who was from Ohio, and I don't know the other one at the other end of the table, but it's kind of cool. It's a nice group, but we're kind of separated because there's so many tables. But people from all over the place, people from New York who are here all the time, and it's it's a good. Frank Cho is here. If you know Comic Book Art, he's a comic book artist who's here. I haven't looked around to see who else is here.
Who's actually, Dean was asking who's paying.
Who's paying? I am this time for me.
Well, for you, right? For you, but yeah, no one's gonna pick up the tab for all 60, right?
No. Not for this.
Maybe those lawyers.
Earlier today, when I was in the West Village, I went to a place called Anton's, which is a wine bar on Hudson Street. And my friend Monica picked up the tab for everybody, and that was an expensive lunch. I was like, whoa, crazy, man.
Especially if you're drinking.
Well, you know what's really crazy? They in January, Anton's, I'm probably gonna give them a little publicity here. They have 25-cent martinis.
25-cent martinis?
Yes, you're limited to 2.
Okay.
But they were really good martinis. So they weren't schlocky, they were good stuff. So it was kind of worth the 25 cents. So it was nice.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so I am joined by my lovely and talented, roving reporter.
From New York.
Yeah.
I hope everybody's doing well. I miss them, and I will be back next week to help out with the podcast.
Oh, very good. I hope you come back.
Yeah, is everybody behaving there?
Yeah, pretty much.
What kind of music did Ray pick?
Well, he picked something, but then we decided we're doing a State of the Union.
Okay.
And then Ray said I should do the original, the President's March.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. By the way, he wanted to do Toto's Africa. And I said, that would be really good when we do the review of the Africa new book coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see how the mind works there, guys. So,
Yeah.
all right. Anyway, bon appetit. Tell everyone I said hi, and
Wow.
we'll go from there. All right.
Alrighty.
All right.
Talk to you guys later, and have a great day. And I'll be calling you guys later. And everybody else out there, stay healthy.
All right. Have fun.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Yep. All right, there we go. So I got our roving reporter in New York City and what's going on there. So that was good to hear. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Do one thing. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, Ray Moose. I had to turn the soundboard down for mic 3. Where are we? Oh, Dreamers. Yeah, it's Mid-War 105. Then we're going to Las Vegas Open, which is the 28th, 29th, 30th. We've got Team Yankee, then Late War. Mask required. It's a Vegas thing. And then the 19th, we got 2 things going on. We got Melee at Shiloh, which is happening in Arkansas. And Dreamers Vault, doing the Team Yankee 74 points, which is a warm-up for Adepticon. The one thing is, CincyCon has been canceled. So I know it's in March. I'm sure they have probably had something in their contract where they probably had to, so many days to cut off. I guess they just thought it'd be best to cut it off, and they did. But that's the bad news. The good news is Table Game Adventures is picking up the slack as far as it goes for the Team Yankee and the Flames of War. So same dates, just a different location in Newark, Ohio. You got March 4th. That's when they're doing the Team Yankee 70 points, and March 5th, they're doing Flames of War 110. So those 2 days. So thanks for stepping up there, Game Table Adventures in Newark, Ohio. Then, as we announced last time, or a couple times ago, March 12th through the 13th, Hard Knocks Games doing Wolf Creek. That's in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. They're doing the Late War 100, 5 rounds. It's Battle of the Bulge theme, red versus blue. So it's straight up red versus blue. I have signed up, and a bunch. I think last I heard, 14 or 15 people have signed up so far, and they have a spot for a lot of people. So there's still room. Give them a call, get your reserve your slot. One of the things they do is Anyway, one of the things they do is they have a T-shirt as part of the entry fee. That's a good time. It's a good place and good people over there in Elizabethtown. Since the German book's not going to be out, I know there's probably going to be some restrictions. I ran a Bulge theme for Toys for Tots, and the Toys for Tots. And one of the things was we did limited some things, no flamethrowers or something like that for the U.S. because there wasn't any. The Germans have some stuff that was actually there, so you try to work with what you have. Because the book for Bulge German is, I think, slated for May, probably June. So that's what's that. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, Ray's finally realized he had to do the slide. Then Adepticon. So the 25th, Team Yankee, and this is in Schaumburg, Illinois. And 26th, 27th is a 6-round mid-war 105. And then the next thing I have here listed here is Cardboard Corner Cafe, which is in Kansas City. They are doing a mid-war 110. So I had a question here. Is 110, the standard for late war. Well, it kind of is in this period of the year because Adepticon was set at 110. So and Historicon was straight up 100. So people are just kind of defaulting to 110. You don't have to, but there it is. I did get, by the way, I did get a whole bunch of email, and I'm going to read those off because I told people I would. Doing this live. Where you guys at? Saw your emails. Here it is. No, that's not it. Huh. Where'd you guys go? That's the problem. Oh boy, playing without a net, that's the problem. Oh crap. Well, I know. I'll get you guys in there next time instead of fiddling around looking for it. I got emailed like 10 minutes before. I got 3 emails announcing some stuff. I'll make sure the stuff gets in there. It's for things coming up in March, April, May. So things are lining up. So let's. What's that? Oh, by the way, so Adepticon. The Cook County in Illinois, Cook County, which Schaumburg is like half in, so where the convention center is, it's actually literally it's actually in Cook County proper. Cook County decided that they were going to do a there it is. There we go. Scott was one of those. He sent me CoastCon in Biloxi, Mississippi, tentatively 105. But Scott, what day? Oh, I remember March 5th. So, or it's that Saturday in March. That's what you're targeting. But back to what I was talking about here. So, Cook County, Illinois, has decided that if you are going to enter a building that is serving food, you have to have a Vax passport or Vax card. So you have to prove Vax card. So that means no dining in a restaurant. No, basically most buildings. Oh, by the way. See, I talked to some members, a member of the Adepticon staff about and got some details. Even if you have a bottle of water that you're going to open up, that's considered serving food. And so that means pretty much anywhere you would go that serves food, you cannot get in unless you have a Vax passport. So if you don't, by the way, that's currently right now. One hopes, especially on the Adepticon staff, is that Cook County will get rid of this, and hope that they'll change their minds. Stay tuned, but it's Cook County, Illinois, which includes Chicago. So anyway, you need a Vax passport. John's posted up here. Yeah, that's right. On May 27th, they're doing a 90-point Team Yankee. And on the 28th, they're doing 110 late war, same location. So Knoxville, Tennessee. So they got that going on. So that might be something I'm going to look forward to. There we go. Those are the ones I got the emails for. I'll get those up, and then I'll post it on the things next time. By the way, if you do want it posted up there, try to give it to me like Monday or Tuesday, so I have plenty of time to put it in, and we'll get that listed up there. So let me talk about some things about where we are at with tournaments. First of all, John, guys, don't worry about it. I'm just kidding. Because the thing is, I want to get them up there. I just need time to get them up with everything else going on in one's life. The thing about tournaments is, so far the current season for Flames of War, we've had 25 Flames of War tournaments and 23 Team Yankee and 7 Canadian Flames of War tournaments. Now, as far as that goes, that's actually pretty good because the fall season tends to be pretty dry when it comes to tournaments. And then it picks up around right before Christmas, Thanksgiving and Christmas, because we have, Toys for Tots helps and stuff like that. But actually, between the two, if you add them all up, we have like 55 tournaments with everything. And that's actually, at this point in time. So if things keep going, we're going to have a good year for tournaments, which is really exciting. So, guys, kudos for your tournament organizers. Kudos for those places hosting, and of course, kudos for the players going out there to the tournaments. Thank you. Have fun and everything else. That's why we play this hobby. But also want to kind of give you some other stats too. Actually, as far as this site goes, or what we're doing here, it's pretty good because I think we're reaching a good part of the tournament scene here in North America and then some. I know I got some Europeans who watch, probably for, because they want a good laugh or something like that. I don't know. We have 163 YouTube followers so far, which is really good for what we do. I mean, we're so niche, and we also have 242 Facebook members, which doesn't repeat the YouTube. And then on top of it, we have 538 followers on Facebook. And then you ready for this? This is the home run. 7 on Twitch. Yes. So it's like I doubled my my Twitch count, which is not bad. We've been in this for 2 years. I thank you guys for following us. I mentioned before, we don't make a dime on any of this. And then, of course, I've been sinking money into it just to, get you guys some more stuff. And like we said, we have other equipment we've been working on, the board and everything like that. So we're planning to, I'm just trying to make room for a board in here, and then actually start showing stuff on a table. So that's coming up. I just need another weekend or two to make some more room and probably put a quarter table or a half table. I don't know, see how much room I can get away with, and then start showing stuff on a real table with a real camera. And I'm not digging that camera, so I'm looking for a better high definition one so that you can see the stuff. So, Aaron, not enough hot tub steam for Twitch. That is right. I know. I think Twitch is for the young. Okay. Anyway, so let me put this out here. So I've been doing some thinking about what we got going on here, and one of the things I got going on is that we also got on top of what Adepticon has announced. Well, not really Adepticon. It's Cook County. It's not Adepticon's fault. They just happen to be, unfortunately, in Schaumburg, and that's they've been there. Oh, actually, no, they were somewhere else, and they moved up to Schaumburg. But they just happen to be in Cook County, and Cook County decided to put these rules in. So one of the other things that came out was it kind of hits home for myself is Gen Con. Gen Con also announced a blurb, something about maybe requiring vaccination cards. So they have also mentioned that, and they kind of put that out there. And oh, by the way, at the end of this month, Gen Con is having tickets on sale, which, by the way, I find a little odd because it's usually later, a couple of months later. So I'm thinking they probably need money. They probably lost money. So that's what they got going on. So I do know this, the state of Indiana, they passed a law that you can't require a Vax card or something like that for a business to go into a business. I mean, that's to take services from a business. They can't require a vaccination card. So it's a little odd that they're mentioning that. I don't know. They might think something. Oh, okay. So you also got. I'm not surprised there. Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul just announced they're going to require Vax cards for restaurants too. So you got that going on. So here's my thoughts on everything. Now, I avoid political stuff on here because I'm trying to do it for a hobby. But I think we're beyond political and got some other stuff going on. And when I took over Battle Rankings, I wanted to make sure it was a community where everyone could be included. And matter of fact, I had to look it up. Even on our webpage, right here under the, this is back in 2017. What are the eligible requirements for tournament results to be posted on rankings? There are no eligible requirements, but there are a few things that tournament organizers can do to host a successful event. First, the event should be open to everyone and advertised at least 30 days in advance on the Battlefield forums, Facebooks, etc. Second, the tournament must be clearly defined. Those are the things I ask for. So I was doing some thinking, and I've talked to, actually I was talking to Adepticon about what the Vax mandate, what it entitled, what they were looking for, what was going on. And the thing is, if you have a religious exemption, you have to jump through a bunch of hoops for it to place the Vax card. So you could go that route if you don't have a Vax card and you do have a religious exemption to it. But we found out lately that the government, the FBI, is starting a list of everyone who has asked for a religious exemption for Vax cards. Now, that's not a conspiracy theory. That's just fact. It's being reported. There it is. It's not fake news that they are collecting. And I said, by the way, this is not political. This is just reality. And so if you want to go I have a religious exemption, well, guess what? You're going to find yourself on the list. Why are they collecting it? Well, I have a good idea. Pretty much our president thinks that everyone who does not vote for him or thinks the way he does is an enemy. He clearly stated that yesterday. So, by the way, if you don't like what I'm saying, tough, because these are facts. That's just a plain fact. And, yeah, by the way, I'm just going to not look at comments. So one of the things I'm looking at is that requiring people to have cards to get to enter places is actually dividing people, right? And it's kind of like this. So say you want a McDonald's, right? Well, you can't go in the restaurant. Hey, but maybe just go through the drive-through. No big deal. Just go through the drive-through, right? Well, isn't that the equivalent of going to the back of the kitchen? I think so. So here's the deal. Because, and I've always wanted to be inclusive about what we're doing. And so things like if they're requiring vax mandates, well, hold on, let me back up just a little. If there was a country club, I don't think they exist anymore, but these types, where the only you could be a member or go there or be on their premise is if you're a cis white male. And someone was going to hold a tournament there. And so that means only cis white males can participate, even though like 99% of our people that play are. That's beside the point. But even beside the point. And they were holding it there, and not everyone was welcome. I would not accept the tournament results. That's just wrong. That's just, we just don't do that as this country. So when it comes to vax mandates, needing a card to freely, which should be freely exercising association to enter a place or a business, that is wrong too. So while there's a vax mandate, you need a vax card to get into something like Adepticon. If that goes through and they don't change their minds and do that, I will not be accepting the results of Adepticon, period. As far as getting being a nationals, and if you win it, getting into masters or something like that, that is purely a Battlefront decision, and and they could conduct business any way they want. But as far as I'm concerned, if you go to Adepticon, results will not be accepted or posted if there's still a vax card requirement. It's wrong, and frankly, I'm just going to call it evil. Because this is a divider, not a uniter. And by the way, I'm not even saying why, because even if you think that this cause for this is just or everything else, it's still wrong. There's no reason for it. And I don't care what it's for or why you think it is, or if you think you're holy in your cause, it doesn't matter. Dividing people in America is wrong, and I'm not going to tolerate it. So, and it's as simple as that. So if they have a vax card mandate, I'm not going, period. You knock yourself out, but I'm not receiving the results. I'm not going to be part of this, because evil things would happen when good men do nothing. And frankly, I'm going to stand up for this. Okay. Some of you might be mad or say wrong or say I'm an anti-vaxxer. No. Hey, because it's not about that. It's about a mandate. And the government telling you that you got to do something to have a card is wrong. And I hope Cook County comes around and looks at this and makes that decision. And by the way, this holds for anything else out there, because I don't post this or talk about it at all. I probably with TOs make about 4 to 6 decisions with TOs about something that happens. Like for example, I don't accept tournaments that are just 4 players. I've had a tournament that was in someone's private house that wasn't advertised, didn't accept it. So I'm just being consistent. Okay. I hope that things turn around in that Adepticon. By the way, I don't blame Adepticon whatsoever. They are doing a yeoman's work. Uh, it's all about Cook County, Illinois. I used to live in Chicago for a whole bunch of years. When I was a younger man, I'd say, I want to go 88 to 88 to 94. I was in Chicago, so 6 years, and it's just and then I lived in New York City from there to 2007 when I moved back to Indiana. So I know what's going on in these cities and stuff like that, and the one party rule that goes on there, and someone's doing something, but the thing is that that's just the way it's going to be. We need we need to come together, and this is dividing, and this community. Why I sit here in this position and do this. And by the way, I know that this is a dopey game. By the way, it does provide a lot of income for a lot of people. The people at Battlefront, Kill Force 9, all the store owners out there and stuff like that. But it's our hobby, and basically we play this stuff to get away from politics. But like I said, this is not politics. This is something else. This is it's just something else, and I just not gonna be privy to it, or anything I do be privy to, because I feel like if I accepted the numbers, then I'd be condoning what's going on, and I cannot condone what's going on with these vax card mandates, especially just to get food. Good God. And, I guess, when I decided I was going to do this, I knew I was going to go on a little rant. And so there it is. Some of you might like it. Some of you may not. I don't care. But I'm just going to be consistent with what I do and what's going on there. So needless to say, if it requires papers. Oh, yeah. And if it requires papers to get in to do the tournament and stuff like that, don't even bother turning it in. Okay. Good luck. I'm not going to be part of it or anything else I do. So there we go. Anyway, I guess now I'll go see what's going on with the comments. It's not a political discussion. Actually, I'll go this. Politics is things like, hey, what should the tax rate be? This stuff I consider evil. Freedom of speech is guaranteed in the Constitution. That's correct. That's Dean. Kansas City is great. No mandate, no vax cards. Our local store has a bar attached. Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's Alex. And I know you guys got some tournaments going out there too, so I'm glad to see that's going on. Amen. Need to get to KC. Yeah. Actually, I flew through KC one time. It was back when, and I was flying through, and I had a Dolphins jersey on, and KC ended up losing to the Dolphins in a playoff game while I was flying through. I'm like, why are people looking at me? And it was this big thing I was wearing during the winter. It's Airman says it's great entertainment. Someone's asking who's going to report this Facebook police. By the way, if something does happen to me and I'm off of here, you guys will be hearing me through some other means. But because I have a ways of reaching you guys, I'll be going to what's the place with R? Rumble. I'll be going to Rumble. So I'll just be doing this on Rumble. At least there's some free speech. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. So I just want to let everyone know that if there's a vax mandate and it's going on, we will not be reporting the score because it's not open. It's dividing. So it's not open for everyone to attend. And there we go. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm just going to end it there. Everyone have a great. We'll be back. Oh yeah, you know what I was going to do? I was going to begin a new concept, which was lessons from the internet. I will save that till next week. And yeah, right. Yeah, we're open here in Tennessee. Oh yeah, Owen. Adepticon individual hobby stores have no control of their vaccine brand. Aren't you punishing them unfairly? No, I'm not. The thing is that a wrong is a wrong, okay? And I'm not punishing them. What they should do is move. Now, it's a little late probably for Adepticon, but I think next year, if they haven't signed, get the hell out. Get the hell out of Cook County. That's my advice. You cannot run a business with the boot of government on your throat. So the thing is, oh, by the way, all you people live in Cook County, you get what you vote for. And then if you are a business, I'd get the hell out. And like I said, like New York, same thing. California, same thing. You get what you voted for. And that's why people are leaving in droves. Just facts. Hate me if you want. Don't care. By the way, if anyone's going to come and attack me or something like that, really don't care. I was an umpire for 10 years. So you are amateurs compared to Little League coaches and parents who are in my grill. Okay. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Anyway, we'll see you next week. We'll do some things for, we'll get back to regular business. And I just want to let you guys know. And there you go. Anyway, now I have no incentive to win. Well, Owen, you could win. You still can get the invite to Masters. That's Battlefront's thing, which is all cool. I mean, no, hey, if you want, go ahead. I just can't be privy to it. That's all. And anything I'm more associated with can. That's the same thing with Gen Con. Hell, Ann and I met at Gen Con. I used to work the deal on the hall, the miniatures hall, when we actually had a miniatures hall back in the early 90s for Gen Con. So there was a lot of stuff going on there. Gen Con's pretty special to me. I love going. But if they're going to require Vax cards, I'm not going to count. An Able company runs stuff there. I'm just not going to count it. It's just wrong. And I just won't be privy to wrong. That's all. Okay. Anyway, now I'm going. No end music. No and play us out. Just gonna go. See you next week.